Today on All Things 80s, we have a transformer that doesn't transform. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and as I'm sure you've heard me say many times, that I am not blessed with a great deal of local shops that sell toys. However, I do often go into my local Walgreens in the hopes of finding something. And today I found something rather interesting that just immediately caught my eye. Now, when I was browsing the toy section and I saw this, I thought, my God, it's a G1, but of course, that's not the case. This is a die-cast from Jada. Now, I have had a lot of success with Jada this year in the form of their Batmobiles. Those are some of the best Batmobiles I've ever seen. And when I saw this, I figured, might as well give it a try. Now, this actually cost me the grand price of $0. It was $7. I have a ton of rewards points at Walgreens, so I bought a few other things, used my points, so effectively this was free, which is a very nice price. Now, it doesn't actually claim to be a transforming transformer, and as it should, because it does not transform, but the packaging is very reminiscent of the G1s, and that's what really grabbed my attention. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be any other transformers in this line. They had, what did I see? I don't know, a couple of other sort of TV and film franchise cars. Fast and Furious, that was it. No interest to me. So I picked up this, and it's called the Hollywood Rides line. So I guess we'll go ahead, we'll get this opened up, and we'll do a quick side-by-side against an actual G1 and see how this thing stacks up. So as with my Batmobile models from Jada, this one actually requires a screwdriver to remove it from the packaging. So the packaging on these things really is pretty damn good. Optimus Prime himself, well, the first thing I noticed when taking out the package was just how light it is. This thing is entirely made of plastic. Given the price point, not to be unexpected. In terms of how it looks just like a G1 Optimus Prime. Not identical, but close enough. So for $7, it's about as good as you can expect. Nice rubber tires, very smooth rolling action, and for a display model, you really can't go too wrong with this. The only thing we can really do is do a side-by-side with a G1. So in truck mode, here's our G1, and dimensions are very similar, not quite exactly the same, and there's quite a number of differences when you get a real close side-by-side look at these. But for the most part, if you are doing a Transformers display and you want to have one Optimus Prime in robot mode and one in truck mode, this would be perfectly fine to have next to your Optimus Prime. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that. So if we get this one quickly transformed, we can see how the two look together. I think that I have the hands and the blaster elsewhere, but for the time being, I think these look perfectly fine together. Would make for a great display. And like I said, even if I was paying cash for this, $7 in the grand scheme of things isn't too bad, considering what the cheapest Star Wars figure would be, what, $10 for retro collection? So I think this is definitely better value for money. And in terms of how it's been, put together, it looks really good. Some beautiful chrome work going on here. As I said, it is very light, but that's due to the fact that it is entirely constructed of plastic. So definitely not a toy you would give to a kid to play with, but as an adult collector piece, very happy with this actually. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this Jada Toys company, who I'd never heard of prior to this year, are doing a damn good job of these things. I am over the moon with my Batmobiles and reasonably happy with this. So yeah. Interestingly enough, on the bottom, they have actually sculpted Optimus in Autobot mode there instead of having the sort of various engine components. That's a really nice touch, actually. And in fact, I've also noticed that the rear axles, they have separate tires. So we've got a total of 8 tires on the back, 2 up front, and they are sort of a nice feeling rubber. So yeah, very happy with this. Not at all bad. So there you go. Jada's Optimus Prime. It may not transform, but it looks pretty cool. So hope you enjoyed that quick review there. Thank you for watching. Special thanks goes out to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.